Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of September 30th. If you're interested in reducing your freight cost and increasing your profitability, then tear down the silos. Over the past couple of months, we have been sharing some information about how you can build a great transportation budget in 2020. Now, we've got some great resources for you at Transact.com if you missed some of those original sessions, but we've got an interview with Gary Schilling about what to expect with the economy. We've also got an interview with some truckload carriers about what to expect in the truckload marketplace in 2020. And last week, we released our interview with Rob Estes that gives you some great insights into what you need to do to work with your LTL carriers in 2020. In this week's 2-Minute Warning, though, I want to focus on a webinar that we're going to be hosting with our friends from CSCMP and NASTRAC, and it is focused on busting down the silos. Now, if you're wondering what's so significant about this, I want you to listen to this interview that Mitch McDonald did with me over at the CSCMP conference. It talked about how to build a transportation plan, but also how to manage from the inside out. Now, we also had a session on this at CSCMP, and based on the reviews, we knocked it out of the park because what we were focused on, what was really important to understand, that while you need to look at what you're doing with your carriers, that's what we call outside in, you need to also focus on the inside out, what you're doing within your organization that drives the consumption of transportation dollars. Now, in this regard, one of the things we talked about at the session, and folks afterwards they said, Mike, you really got my attention, is that if you want to focus on the inside out, then you need to address the issue of silos within your company. You have procurement in one silo, operations in another silo, sales in another silo. The problem with that, folks, is that if you don't look at this in a holistic sense and you allow the silos to exist, you're not going to do a good job of managing your transportation spend. So here's what I want you to do. Please listen to this interview with Mitch McDonald because I talk about the value of operating with an inside-out orientation. Then the next thing you need to do is sign up for the webinar that we'll be hosting with CSCMP and NASTRAC about how you can, in fact, attack the silo issue. Now, one final thought. If you're really committed to attacking the silo issue, it's imperative that your transportation folks have a seat at the table. And that's something else that we'll be talking about at this important webinar on October 17th. So go to the NASTRAC or CSCMP website, get signed up or click on the link here, and we'll look forward to having a great time in a valuable session on October 17th as we look at how you tear down the silos. And we make all of this information available to you because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team, we're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.